friends. What is going on? Happy Tuesday. It's a little after 1 o'clock here in St. Louis. We just got done with lunch. I'm gonna make some protein puddings and I thought I would show you guys how I do it. I'm literally obsessed with protein puddings. It's crazy. I get like so stuck on things. It's like a thing. I don't know what happens to me, but I find something and I become super obsessed with it. Is anybody else that way? It's literally with everything I do. But anyways, happy Tuesday. It's beautiful here in St. Louis. We're supposed to get some bad storms overnight. On Friday we were supposed to get bad storms and then they went south. And so I was talking to my friend Madison who lives in Arkansas and I was like, how are you doing after this weekend? And she's like, we're good, but like everything just went a different direction. And I'm like, same. It was so weird. So anyways, many prayers for you guys out there as you deal with this like spring crazy Midwest weather. It's like snowing in the Dakotas. Like my girl Tammy said they were supposed to get like feet of snow. So what's the weather like where you guys are? It's beautiful here. It's like in the 80s. It's pretty windy. But the sun's out. I've been getting sun-kissed on my walks. I love the sun-kissed spring, summer, and fall look. So then I literally don't have any makeup on. Nothing. I don't even have, no mascara on or anything. Like, there's just me. And I love it because I don't ever wear like a ton of makeup anyways. So that's a little bit about me today. So as you guys are popping on, as always, don't forget to say hey, say hi. If you see the live button right there, that means I'm live right now. Drop a 1. Let me know what's going on, where you are. If you're catching this on the replay, so sorry I missed you. But thanks for jumping on. Protein puddings are what we're making today. I'm going to make 2 different recipes. One you guys have already seen me make. One is something new. I like protein puddings. I've been having fat burning mousse for every week since this basically May of 2019. The mousse is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, a tub of sugar-free Cool Whip, and a standard size box of pudding powder, right? And so that's something that as you are transitioning like through your journey, and you're trying to like break up with sweets, it's something that you can have that keeps you on the lazy keto lifestyle bandwagon, helps you with the sweets, but like eating it in moderation and kind of training yourself how to like not overeat, right? And so you make a tub of that, you eat off of it every week, and then if you eat it, if it's all gone before the week's over, you have to like discipline yourself until you can't have any more until the next week. As you start learning and teaching yourself a little bit more about it, you'll start finding that you're gonna throw that away, you know, as the weekend comes to a close, and then you just make a new one. And there's so many different flavor variations. So that's what I've been doing. But like this new thing is protein pudding. And so I do basically what's called the 5-day I fast, Monday through Friday. I do supplement with ketones, and I know a lot of you guys do as well. And the 5-day I fast is incorporating some of the product we use with having a high protein something to eat around lunchtime and then a lower carb something to eat around dinner time. And so we're taking out the snacking. We're being super intentional with our daily routine. We're drinking water. We're moving our body. We're, you know, making better choices with our food. And then I'm a little bit more relaxed on the weekend. And so with that, I still love sweets. It's just a thing. I'm addicted to food. So the protein pudding is great to have a couple bites as I finish up my meal. So like I just had a strawberry protein shake with lunch. So the lunch part is I'm usually pretty good at, but it's in that like afternoon or evening time where I always want something sweet. And so having a few bites of this protein pudding is something that I can have after like dinner, and I'm still staying on plan. It's still very low in sugar or sugar-free depending on the variation that you make, and it tastes good. And so the protein pudding I think is a better alternative for a lot of you guys because you can't find the sugar-free Cool Whip, or you can't or don't want to have the heavy whipping cream. And so this is just another variation of that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to do 2. We're going to do the one that I think tastes a lot like the Christmas tree cakes, the little Debbie snack cakes that come out around Christmas time. We're gonna make that, and then I'm gonna make a flavored cheesecake flavored. Like, I don't know. I have my little box here of sugar-free Jell-O, so I wanna see what flavor sounds good as I'm going through that. But the first one is it's a layered protein pudding, and so we've got to get that going so that it can go in the fridge for a few minutes. So all you do is take any kind of liquid protein drink. I like the Premier Protein. This one right here is called Cake Batter Delight. I just call it birthday cake, but Cake Batter Delight, okay? So it's just like a standard size box, all right? Don't overthink this. People are like, do I get the big one or the little one? Don't ever think you have to get the big one, all right? Just get the standard size box, okay? And then you're gonna take about what you think would be about half of it. So you can measure it out. That's what some people do. That's about how much I think about half would be. All right, and then we're gonna take, hold on, I got more in here. I got backup. All right, hold on, I need a tablespoon too. So we're gonna take a tablespoon of vanilla sugar-free pudding powder. And if you guys have made protein pudding, let me know what your favorite combos are. This is literally all over my For You page on TikTok. Protein puddings and water flavors. And I'm obsessed with both. So we're gonna take this. We're going to use our little Ninja, and we're gonna blend it for about 10 seconds. Okay. Also, what did you guys have for lunch today? I used the Banza pasta. We had a blackened chicken Alfredo. It was so good. Do you think the Gatorade protein drinks would work as well for this? I don't know. Do they have a lot of sugar in them? And then I always just say try it. That's how like people get famous. They just like try random things. So try it and let us know. Uh-oh. Hold on. So we're just gonna take this. I use it in for about, I don't know, 10-15 seconds. I got these little clear containers with lids. I think either at like Walmart or Target. They're literally everywhere. You can do the black meal prep containers, whatever you want, okay? So you're just gonna pour it in. See, it's kind of thick. All right, I'm gonna put this in the fridge. So this was half of the birthday cake protein with a tablespoon of vanilla sugar-free pudding. All right, so we're gonna put this in the fridge. We'll set it right here. Let's see if it'll close. Yep, all right. So we're just gonna set this off to the side, because look, when I add the rest in here, it's a little bit more, but it's totally fine. All right, so we'll finish that one in a minute. Lunch with strawberry keto yogurt and strawberry vanilla protein shake, yum. I'm doing iFast this week, and I got lemon shortbread Protones to die for. Yes, ma'am. So good. Okay. So the other one we're going to do is we're going to take vanilla. So just a whole vanilla. All right. So we're going to pour this in here. This one, I haven't seen anyone make it, but like, I think that somebody probably has made it. It's just where my brain went today. And I was like, that's what I want. All right, so then we're gonna take a tablespoon of cheesecake sugar-free pudding powder. All right, so a tablespoon of cheesecake. We're gonna add that, okay? And then we're also gonna add a tablespoon of one of these flavors. So I have cherry, strawberry, lemon, and orange. I think I'm gonna do cherry. I'm thinking cherry cheesecake sounds amazing. Also, I kind of want it to be a strong cherry flavor, so I actually think I'm gonna add this whole packet. I think it's gonna be great. It's not actually that much. Let me see how much it is, like if I'm measuring it, but it's a tiny little package. So I would say it's probably, it's barely over a tablespoon. Yeah, so this, I'm doing sugar-free cheesecake. I've never made this. So, we'll see, but cherry, Jell-O, sugar-free, and then 1 tablespoon of cheesecake. Do you use these on the 5-day fast? So yes, Roberta, this is what, like tonight when I have dinner, after I eat dinner, I'll have a couple bites of this. Dee will have a couple bites of it. It's just like a little sweet treat to have at the end of dinner. You can also do it for, let me rinse this off. You can also do it for lunch too, but I've been drinking that strawberry shake for lunch. Yesterday I had that banana split shake. And so like, I don't need anything sweet, but at night, I just like a little something. So having a couple bites of this will be great. So we're gonna shake her up and then we're gonna put her on here. So it's gonna be loud again for a minute. Just give me like 20 seconds, okay? Okay. Perfect. So then we're just gonna pour this. So the little containers with lids came with 2, which is perfect. So we're just gonna pour this in there, and then that's gonna go in the fridge as well. Let's see what it tastes like. That's really good. Okay, that's a winner. That's a winner for sure. So this is just gonna go in the fridge, not the freezer, in the fridge. Oh, I cannot wait to have that tonight. That's gonna be so good. All right, hold on. Our fridge is getting full. I think I'm gonna drink this too. Okay, so there's that. What did, I would just compare it. Let me see what this is. So this one is 30 grams of protein, 4 grams of total carb, and 1 dietary fiber. So this one container right here is 3 grams of net carbs. And it's 1 gram of total sugar. So like, I would probably say that like, it's probably okay, but also it depends on what your intentions are with it. Because that could be like a lot of your carbs. Like, I don't track my carbs at all. I don't track macros or any of that. But I do know with lazy keto, you want to stay around 30 or so grams of carbs. And so, I did a live on this a few weeks ago, but when I go grocery shopping, I look at the nutrition facts on the backs of everything in the middle of the grocery store. I don't track my carbs on like fruits and vegetables and stuff. That's not our problems. Okay. But on all the stuff that's like in the aisles of the grocery store, I'll look. And if the total carbs is over 5, I typically don't buy it when my main goal is fat loss. So you'll see me eat low carb tortillas, or you'll see me eat some variation sometimes of like protein bars, and those things have low net carbs. And I understand net carbs are not bad for you, but the success that I had personally when I lost 100 pounds in 8 months was when I focused on just the total carbs, not the net carbs, because the net carbs are going to be all of your substituted products. That's going to be your keto ice cream. That's going to be your keto breads. That's going to be your low carb tortillas. That's going to be like all of the things outside of what lazy keto is about, right? So lazy keto is protein, veggies, fruits, and good for you fats. And when your main goal is fat loss, your veggies should be green and your fruits should be berries, okay? So when you're going into the aisles, that's when you're getting a lot of the substitutes, which are better options in my opinion. So like buying keto bread is better than buying regular bread. Buying low carb tortillas is better than buying regular tortillas. But you should only have those things during special occasions or like very few and far times in between. You should not have low carb tortillas every day. You should not have keto bread every single day. You really need to just be focusing on protein, veggies, fruits, and fats. And so, you just have to like be careful. And so like if it were me, I probably would not use the Gatorade protein just because it seems to have higher amounts. But like also I'm on a pretty intentional journey right now. And so my main goal right now is losing fat. And so I'm being kind of specific on the things that I'm doing. And then I'm starting 75 hard in less than 2 weeks. And so, then I'm going to get real disciplined for 75 more days. So hopefully that makes sense. And then what flavor is that? So I'm not really sure what that is, but I'm doing a Christmas tree cake dupe protein pudding, and then I did a cherry cheesecake protein pudding. All right, so we're going to clean the cherry off of this. I'm really excited about this cherry. It's gonna be good. I'm thinking tonight, I don't know what the family wants to do for dinner. We have a baseball game away, but if it was my choice, we would do breakfast bowls for dinner. So we would do breakfast bowls for D and I, and then the kids could have breakfast burritos. We've got some fresh fruit here, so we'll cut up some apples and some bananas and some, we have grapes and then pineapple for like the kids to have. And they could have a little fruit salad, and they could have breakfast burritos, and then D and I can have the breakfast bowls, and then we can have this pudding for dessert. Will they thicken up? Yes. I will show you here in just a minute how quickly it actually thickens up, because we're going to add the second layer to that first protein pudding recipe. And so I put it in the fridge as that was the very first thing I did. So I'll show you that you can literally layer this on top because it's already started to solidify. So I'm going to mix this up. It's going to take about 10 to 20 seconds. So bear with me, and then I'll show you what it looks like on top of the other one. I didn't add anything to this. I need to add the cheesecake. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this one is called Cake Batter Delight. But I need to add, I was wondering what was happening here. Did you see me kind of like think about that for a minute? All right, I need to add a tablespoon of cheesecake to this. All right, let's get rocking and rolling. That's what I get for trying to get ahead of myself. Sometimes that takes me offline. I have a Zoom call in 30 minutes, so that was like a reminder. Okay, let's try this. Okay, and just so you guys know, I found all of my Premier Protein at Walmart in over by like where the pharmacy is, like that medicine area. There's like a whole row of like all kinds of protein stuff and like supplements. That's where I find the Premier Protein. So, see, it's only been in there for like not even 10 minutes, and it's really pretty thick. Like I'll probably, if I wasn't live with you guys, I'd probably leave it in there for like 30 minutes and then add it, but it's fine. And then this you just pour right on top. And it sits right there on top. And then I got a little messy, so it's all right. Then I'm just gonna put this back in the fridge, and then when I serve it, see, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like sitting right on top. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. And then when I serve it and I eat it later, I'll use this. And I'll put some of this on top. sugar-free whipped topping. This is from Walmart as well. So I'll put that on top. You can put like some sprinkles on top if you want. You can crumble up some cookies and stuff like that. Have you done with chocolate yet? Not yet, but I have chocolate to do. Chocolate, I got chocolate protein and I got peanut butter chocolate protein to try. I just am not in the mood for it right now. I don't know. Did you quit using heavy whipping cream to make this fluff-like dessert? So this is just another variation of it. So the fluff, I was talking about that in the beginning of the video, Nancy, where like the fluff is something that I've had every week basically for 4 years. This is just something new and improved. A lot of people can't find the sugar-free whipped topping, and a lot of people don't want to use heavy whipping cream. So I get a lot of people who give me their opinions even when I don't ask for them. And so something that has kind of come up a few times recently is the whole like, I don't want heavy whipping cream. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's a good for you fat that you can literally just add to like different things that you eat, but whatever. So then, you know, it just got me thinking a little bit more. And then on TikTok, it's literally like a thing. There's a zillion protein pudding recipes. Everybody's making protein pudding. And so, that's just what I started doing instead. Having just a little bit more fun with it. And it's just something different. I've just done the same thing for almost 4 years. And so sometimes it's just good to change things up, right? I always talk about, like the 5 daily habits that I do every single day, right? Drink water, move your body. You want to follow some sort of eating plan. You want to do some sort of fasting if you're able to do that. If not, like that's a personal thing. And then I drink supplements. Some people focusing on sleep. Some people want to focus on like personal development, you know, things on your wellness journey. But really, you've got to give things like 90 days. Like when I talk about the business side of what I do, I'm like, this is a 90-day business model. When I talk about a wellness journey, it's like you've got to give it a good 90 days to like really get the results that you're looking for. And if you're consistent with anything for 90 days, I'm telling you guys, hands down, you're going to start seeing things transform within you physically and mentally. And you're like, dang, I did that. And that's going to keep that momentum going. So I'm starting 75 hard on the 17th. And that's going to end on the 30th. And so that's 75 days. And I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be so intentional with those 75 days. I'm going to have amazing results. Like, you just keep watching. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, I did 75 hard from September to December. I did 75 hard from January to March. I'm going to do 75 hard from February through June. And it's incredible. Mentally, physically, all the way around, everything is crazy. Am I having technical difficulties? I didn't think I was. I don't think so, because Nancy and I are having great talks right now. We're having a great conversation, and I don't think I'm having technical difficulties. I could be. Stormy, windy, it's life, but I think I'm okay on my end. But anyways, do you guys have any other questions though for me before I jump off here? No, so I'm good. Okay. So that's what I've got. If you make the protein pudding, let me know. Let me know if like you find a flavor combo that you're obsessed with. My goal before I start 75 hard, so by the 17th, is to have like a protein pudding. I don't necessarily know if it'll be a cookbook per se, because I mean, it's like 2 items that you really add together, a protein and a pudding, right? But I've started compiling a list of flavors. And so before the 17th, I'm going to have, it's probably just going to be more of like a document of like flavor water recipe combos and protein pudding. Drop some hearts if you guys think that you would like to see that. Flavored water combos and protein puddings. And so I'm going to work on that for you guys. But if you guys have any thing that you love, whether it's a water combo flavor or protein pudding, let me know so that I can add it to the list, and it's going to be amazing. So with anything, you just also want to make sure that you eat it in moderation. Now, with the protein pudding, technically, you could get away with eating the whole thing because people will drink this in one sitting. So you could eat that in one sitting, but also you don't need to, right? You can just have a couple bites, show yourself that you can be satisfied with having a couple bites, and then move on, and then eat it over the course of like 2 to 3 days, and then make another one every like 3 days or so. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can put it on some cute stationery. My girl Madison's been helping me. She does a lot of cute stuff for me. And so I'm like, Madison, I need some help. I need your cute little trendy brain to put my thoughts, onto paper. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'll have that to you guys before the 17th. That's when I'm starting 75 hard. So I will have a good game plan in place, but I just want to let you guys know, for this next round of 75 hard, I'm going to be eating pretty basic, like pretty basic, pretty bland, probably eating a lot of the same things over and over again because it's just for 75 days, but I want to feel really good. Like, first of all, can we talk about how, I got to get off here in just a minute. Can we talk about how for a second day in a row, I'm wearing shorts, okay? So this is what I'm going to tell you guys. It took me a really, really, really long time to get here, okay? Some people won't wear shorts because they feel like somebody's going to look at them a certain way. They don't feel like they look okay in shorts. Hear my heart on this. When you're wearing layers and jeans and it's 87 degrees outside or hotter, people are more going to look at you weird and say something to each other because that is not usual. Like, go to Walmart and go to the men's section and buy some cotton shorts for like $5. These, I think, I got these, I think, at maybe like they're already so, look, this is from last summer. They're already like so big. I don't really want to like get into that, but JCPenney's has really cute shorts. Old Navy has really good shorts. Walmart, like the men's section, go buy some cotton shorts and just wear shorts and a t-shirt and get out there and get some sun on your legs, and don't feel like you have to wear jeans in the summer, okay? So start now, start wearing them around your house so that you feel a little bit better mentally, and they don't have to be jean shorts, they don't have to be form-fitting, just get some shorts on your body. All right, I gotta jump off here, but I appreciate you all, I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.